Ladies and gentlemen, welcome everybody to Wednesday Night SmackDown. We are live here tonight in a sold out Atlanta, Georgia, here live tonight for Wednesday Night SmackDown, our SmackDown after WrestleMania. And later in tonight, the draft continues where we had last Monday, the draft started and it continues on here tonight. Also tonight as well, we have making her in-ring debut, Blake Monroe will be in action. She'll be going up against Kiana James here live tonight on Wednesday Night SmackDown. And also, our main events, we have AJ Styles head-to-head with Finn Balor. That is all coming up here on Wednesday Night SmackDown. And here comes the new World Heavyweight Champion. Main event, Jey Uso. Jey Uso winning that World Heavyweight title at WrestleMania. What does he have to say here tonight, here on Wednesday Night SmackDown? Yo, cut the music, cut it. You're looking at the man who did what nobody else could. The man who went to WrestleMania and ended Sami Zayn once and for all. You see, for months, Sami ran his mouth, talking about heart, loyalty, destiny. But at WrestleMania, I took all that and I crushed it. Now look at me. Your World Heavyweight Champion again. This ain't no feel-good story no more. This is my era now. No bloodline. No handouts. Just me. On top. Like I was always supposed to be. So let me make this real clear. There ain't nobody left. Not on Raw. Not on SmackDown. Not in that locker room that can touch me. This title ain't going anywhere. Because I ain't going nowhere. Oh, and here comes the phenomenal AJ Styles. Well, AJ Styles coming down to the ring and interrupting the World Heavyweight Champion, the new World Heavyweight Champion, and Jey Uso. What does AJ Styles, the number one pick, ladies and gentlemen, for SmackDown, have to say here tonight in response to Jey? J. You gotta admit, you did your thing at WrestleMania. You beat Sami Zayn. And yeah, you're standing there as champion. But don't get it twisted. Your little victory lap just came to an end. Because you're looking at the #1 draft pick, the phenomenal AJ Styles. And I didn't come to SmackDown to watch from the sidelines. I came here for that. Oh yeah? You think you could, because you just got drafted first, you're next in line? Nah, Oos. This ain't the house that AJ Styles built. This is the house that main event Jey Uso runs now. You talk all you want. You could run your mouth all you want as well. But sooner or later, you're going to have to run into me. And when you do, I'm not Sami Zayn. I'm not anybody you've faced before. I'm the guy that takes that title. It reminds the world what phenomenal really looks like. You want this? Then come and get it. If you can, Oos. After the fallout comes the revenge. After the chaos comes the consequences. On Saturday, May 2nd, the WWE Universe turns its attention to the Enterprise Center, where the road after WrestleMania explodes into action at WWE BACKLASH. Live from St. Louis, Missouri, the superstars of WWE return to settle scores, defend championships, and prove who truly runs this business. Rivalries that started on the grandest stage will reach their breaking point. Grudges will turn into all-out war, and champions will be pushed to their absolute limit. Who survives the backlash? Who rises to the moment? And who will leave St. Louis with the legacy changed forever? WWE Backlash, Saturday, May 2nd, 7 p.m. Eastern, live from the Enterprise Center in St. Louis, Missouri. The fallout begins when the WWE Universe fights back. Live on the show. And here comes Big Bronson Reed. Well, it was at WrestleMania where Big Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker was in that epic tag team ladder match with the Phenomenal Ones and Randy Orton and Cody Rhodes, and they came up short at WrestleMania. But here tonight, they have a matchup against True Judgments, the World Tag Team Champions, Ilya Dragunov and Dirty Dominic Mysterio. And here comes the former undisputed champion, the badass, Braun Breaker. Like I said, they came up short at WrestleMania, but here tonight, they have a chance to possibly defeat the World Tag Team Champions here on Wednesday Night SmackDown in our opening contest. We saw that they are drafted to Monday Night Raw, but things could change if they could defeat the World Tag Team Champions. comes True Judgment.
And their opponents at a combined weight of 410 pounds, the team of Dominic Mysterio and Ilya Dragunov.
True Judgment retaining their World Tag Team titles at WrestleMania against Finn Balor and JD McDonough. Here tonight, they have a tall task ahead of them where they have to face off against the Brawns, Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed here. There we go. Bronson Reed will start off for his side, and Dirty Dominic Mysterio will start off for his. As this matchup is now underway, here we go in our opening contest for Wednesday Night SmackDown. As Bronson Reed base snap suplex there to Dom. Like I said, what a win this would be for the Bronze, aka the Vision. If they can knock off the tag team champs here tonight on Wednesday Night SmackDown. Tag made, here comes the badass Braun Breaker, former undisputed champion, back at season 2. Big backbreaker there, I should say, for Breaker. So Breaker, like I said, former champion, defeating Cody Rhodes last season for the undisputed title. Also a King of the Ring winner last year of season 2. Looking to add another possible championship to his resume in his young career. As Breaker reversal, nobody home there as Breaker. And now Breaker with the headbutt to Dominic. Now Breaker whips him over to the corner. Tag man, here comes Bronson Reed here. Bronson Reed, middle rope there with a double axe handle. And now over his shoulders there is Reed. Reversal by Dominic now. And now Dominic fighting back here on Bronson Reed. Now Dominic swinging neck breaker there from Mysterio. Tag me, here comes Ilya Dragunov, the Mad Dragon of True Judgment. Big takedown there from Bronson Reed. Reversal by Ilya. Ilya now back on his feet here. Off to Reed. Big German suplex there from Dragunov. Later on tonight, we'll be seeing more of the draft underway. We saw the draft last Monday, where the Bronze getting drafted and staying on Monday Night Raw. Braun Breaker in the corner. Showboat in there in the corner. And now big slaps to the chest there from Ilya Dragunov, the Braun Breaker. And now reversal by Breaker. Taking out the leg there is Breaker to Ilya. And now Breaker here. Kicked in the midsection on Ilya. Braun Breaker here. Has him over his shoulders. Big powerbomb from the badass. Tag me. Here comes Big Bronson Reed. Up for the elbow drop. Nobody home. First one by Ilya with a big clothesline. Tag me. Here comes Dirty Dominic Mysterio. We know Dirty Dom. Girlfriend is Tiffany Strand. She'll be having a match later on tonight as well. Thrown in the corner. There's Bronson Reed. Tag me. Here comes Ilya Dragunov. Big punch to the gut there from Ilya. And now Ilya reversal by Bronson Reed. And now big move there from Ilya. As Ilya throws him back in the corner. Tag made again. Here comes Dirty Dominic Mysterio. Frequent tags from the World Tag Team Champs thus far. Double shoulder tackle there. Now cover here from Dirty Dom on Reed. Can this be it? Kick out. As Dominic here on the apron. Dominic looking to fly. Drop kick, down goes Reed. And now Dominic throws him to the corner. Look for the tag, reversal by Reed. And now it's Reed throwing Dirty Dom to the corner. Reversal by Dirty Dom. Throws him back in the corner. Reversal by Brunson to Reed. And now it's Reed on Mysterio here. Wearing him down to the ground. As Dominic makes the tag, here comes Ilya Dragunov. As Reed throwing him to the apron here. Now turns his attention to Dominic Mysterio. Elbow to the back of the head. Now punch to the back there from Ilya. Ilya now with a drop kick to the back. And now it's Ilya. Middle rope here. Big knee to the face. Cover here on Reed. Can this be it to put him away? Kick out from Reed. And now turns attention to Braun Breaker inside the ring. Throws him outside. Now turns attention back here to Brunson Reed, the legal man in this match. Torpedo Moscow from Ilya. What a huge Torpedo Moscow. And now Ilya here. Ilya Dragunov, look for the H-bomb, reversal by Reed. And now it's Brunson Reed here. Throwing him to the corner. Big chop to the chest. And now punch to the face there from Reed. Reed now fighting back. Here comes Reed. Reed. Reversal by Ilya. And now it's Ilya throwing him to the corner. Tag me. Here comes Dominic Mysterio. Double shoulder tackle from both men. And now Dominic here throwing him. Reversal by Reed in the corner. And now Reed in the corner. Throwing him across the ring. Cover here on Dominic here. What a win this could be. Can this be it? Kick out at 1. And now Reed throws him to the corner. Reversal by Dominic. And now Dominic here. Shoulder first, right to the ring post. And now Dominic, basement dropkick, nobody home, reversal by Reed. Reed now, send time to Dominic. Cover here from Reed. Can this be it? Look at this, trying to cheat his way to victory is Reed. Kick out from Dominic though. Well, Brunson Reed trying to cheat his way to victory. But Dominic says no way. As Brunson Reed here. Reed on Dominic, German suplex there. And now cover here again from Brunson Reed. Can this be it? Kick out at 1. Outside the ring goes Dominic. Back inside he goes. Jawbreaker there from Dominic. Tag meter comes Ilya Dragunov. And now Ilya. Reversal by Reed. Reed now. Oh my lord, what a move from Reed. Cover here. What a win this could be. Can this be it? Kick out at 2. There's now Bronson Reed off the ropes here. Send time. Down is Ilya. Tag Mater comes Braun Breaker. And now Breaker. Reversal by Ilya. And now Ilya, reversal back. Here comes Braun Breaker now. Breaker now. Throws him to the corner. Reversal by Ilya. And now it's Ilya Dragunov in the corner. Big knee to the chest. And now Ilya here, going top rope. Ilya Dragunov looking to fly. Big drop kick to the corner. What a move from Ilya. And now it's Dragunov, throwing him to the corner. Tag mate, here comes Dominic Mysterio. Double shoulder tackle. And now Dominic kicked in the midsection there. And now Dirty Dom on the apron. Moonsault. What a match this has been here on Wednesday Night SmackDown. And then big stomps there from Dominic Mysterio to Braun Breaker. And now hammering away as Dirty Dom on Braun Breaker. Tag mate, here comes Ilya Dragunov. Double snap suplex there. Tag mate, here comes Bronson Reed. I don't even think Ilya knows there was a tag. Oh my lord, what a move from Ilya. Huge move from Ilya. And now Dragunov. Uranagi. And now Ilya Dragunov setting things up here. H-bomb to Reed. Cover. Can this be it? No. Breaking up the pin is Breaker. As Ilya. Torpedo Moscow to Reed. Kick to the face there from Brunson to Reed though. And now Reed fighting back here. Reed now. Oh my lord, what a move. Sin time from Reed. Tag mate, here comes Braun Breaker. And now Breaker. Spear! What a spear from Breaker. Cover. No, breaking up the pin is Mysterio. And now Breaker now. On Ilya. Snap suplex. Big punch to the face there from Braun Breaker. Throwing it back inside the ring is Breaker. And now Breaker now. On the apron is Ilya. Oh my lord, no, no, no. Oh my lord, what a move from Braun Breaker. And now back on his feet, it's Ilya Dragunov here. Dragunov. German suplex. Still has him here. Ilya looking for the 3 German suplexes. And now Ilya Dragunov. Ilya. Huge clothesline. And now Ilya Dragunov. Middle rope. H-bomb to Braun Breaker. Cover. Can this be it? No. Reed breaking up the pin. What a match this has been. As now off the ropes. Torpedo Moscow. From Dragunov. And now Dragunov. Another ace bomb. Right to Breaker. Cover here. Can this be it? That's it. Dom and Ilya pick up the victory.
Here are your winners, the team of Dominic Mysterio and Ilya Dragunov.
What a win for the tag champs here tonight on SmackDown. What a win. Loving Universe Mode? If you're enjoying the shows, rivalries, and everything going down in this Universe Mode, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe so you don't miss any of the action. We got more promos, crazy matches, and huge moments coming every week, So make sure you're a part of the ride. Now let's get back to the show. And here comes the United States Champion, Devon Evans. Well, we saw at WrestleMania Devon Evans retaining his United States Championship in that epic one-on-one match between him and Aleister Black. But here tonight, what does Devon Evans has to say here on Wednesday Night SmackDown? WrestleMania, the biggest stage of them all. And I told everybody exactly what was going to happen. Aleister Black stepped up, and I stepped over. I didn't just retain this United States Championship, no. I proved that I am the future of this company. You see this right here? This ain't just a title. This is a statement. A statement that no matter who steps up, no matter how dangerous they are, Devon Evans is that guy. So if anybody in that locker room thinks they're next, if anybody thinks they can take this from me, pull up, because I am ready for all of it. Oh, and here comes Trick Williams. What does Trick Williams have to respond to the United States Champion in Devon Evans? We haven't seen Trick Williams as much here on Universe Mode, but confronting the U.S. Champion. What will he say here tonight? Hold on, Devon. I ain't gonna lie. You did your thing at WrestleMania. You beat Aleister Black. There's no small feat. But let's not get carried away, dog. Oh, you got something to say there, Trick? Yeah, I got something to say. You out here talking about you the future. You that guy. But where I come from, we don't talk about it. We show it. And right now, the whole world is chanting one thing. Whoop that Trick. You want somebody to step up? You want somebody to test you? You looking at him. You think you're ready for this? This ain't NXT no more, Trick. This is my show. My title. Let me get real simple with you, dog. I'm not gonna take that United States Championship from you. I'm gonna take it. And when I do, though, everybody's gonna know. Trick Williams don't miss. After the fallout comes the revenge. After the chaos comes the consequences. On Saturday, May 2nd, the WWE Universe turns its attention to the Enterprise Center, where the road after WrestleMania explodes into action at WWE BACKLASH. live from St. Louis, Missouri. The superstars of WWE return to settle scores, defend championships, and prove who truly runs this business. Rivalries that started on the grandest stage will reach their breaking point. Grudges will turn into all-out war, and champions will be pushed to their absolute limit. Who survives the backlash? Who rises to the moment? And who will leave St. Louis with the legacy changed forever? WWE Backlash, Saturday, May 2nd, 7 p.m. Eastern, live from the Enterprise Center in St. Louis, Missouri. The fallout begins when the WWE Universe fights back. Live on the show. And here comes the Women's World Champion, Tiffany Stratton.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring from Prior Lake, Minnesota, the WWE Women's World Champion, Tiffany Stratton.
We saw at WrestleMania where Tiffany Stratton defeated Stephanie McMahon to win and retain the women's title. Here tonight she goes battle with Lyra Valkyria here on Wednesday Night SmackDown. And here comes Lyra Valkyria. Well, for Lyra Valkyria, we haven't seen her as much on Universe Mode, but she does have a tall task ahead of her against the Women's World Champion and Tiffany Stratton. If she could pull off a win against the Women's Champion here on Wednesday nights, we could be seeing a future #1 contender for that women's title. But here we go. Tiffany versus Lyra, one-on-one. As this matchup is now underway, here we go. Big crossbody there from Lyra on to Tiffany Stratton. And now Tiffany back inside the ring here. Big clothesline there. You guys are seeing the draft will be under the video on the bottom left-hand corner of this episode. So make sure you keep an eye out on the draft and seeing what takes place, what is happening behind the scenes here on this episode. Big takedown there from Tiffany Stratton to Lyra Valkyria as Tiffany ambushing the hell out of Lyra here. And now Tiffany. Big takedown there to Lyra. Big takedown there from Lyra now. And now it's Lyra. Big standing shooting star right to the Women's World Champion. Like I said before, Tiffany Stratton retaining her women's title back at WrestleMania against Stephanie Valkyria. But here tonight, she does battle with Lyra here as Lyra with a leg drop there to Tiffany Stratton. Cover here, middle of the ring. Can this be it? What a win this could be for Lyra Valkyria. Kick out of 2 from Stratton. Coming up later tonight, AJ Styles, a phenomenal one, goes head-to-head with Finn Balor in our main event. We saw earlier tonight that Styles interrupt Jey Uso's celebration after winning back his World Championship at WrestleMania against Sami Zayn. As Lyra here going up top rope here on Tiffany Stratton. Lyra Valkyria. What does she have in mind? Lyra. Drop kick, nobody home. And now it's Lyra here. Big takedown there from Tiffany. And now it's Tiffany now. Big chop from Tiffy. And now train blows. It's Lyra and Tiffany Stratton, middle of the ring. What a match this has been here on Wednesday Night SmackDown. The SmackDown after WrestleMania. Big chop to the chest from Valkyria. Big slap to the face again from Valkyria. Block here from Valkyria now. And now Tiffy. Chop to the chest. Chop to the chest from Valkyria. Back here comes Stratton now. And now, here we go. Tiffany and Lyra ambushing the hell out of each other. Middle of the ring here on Wednesday Night SmackDown. Big clothesline from Lyra. Here comes Valkyria. Big drop kick there. And now a cover here. Can this be it on the Women's World Champion here tonight? Kick out at 2. A near fall kick out there from Tiffany. As Lyra thought she had her beat there. Kick to the face there from Tiffany Stratton. Reversal back. Here comes Lyra now. And now it's Lyra. On the upper hand on Stratton. Off the ropes is Lyra. Basement drop kick. Nobody home. Reversal by Tiffany. And now Tiffany now. Big Samoan drop from Stratton. And now it's Tiffany Stratton. Middle rope here. Big splash. Huge splash from the Women's World Champion. And now big drop kick there. And now it's Tiffany on the offense here. Now Tiffany. Big set out slam. As Tiffany rolls outside the ring. Top rope is Tiffany Stratton. Looking to fly is Stratton. As she tells Lyra to get up. Stratton. Crossbody. Down goes Lyra. And now Tiffany. Big forearm reversal by Lyra. And now it's Tiffany. Carrying Lyra over. Big power slam from Tiffany. And now Lyra back on her feet though. Out of nowhere. And now look at this. Lyra Valkyria has her up. Big move from Lyra. Cover here on the Women's Champion. Can this be it? Kick out at 1. What a kick out from Tiffany at 1 to Lyra. After all she did, kicking out at 1 and now busted open as now is Tiffany Stratton. And now Stratton here. Reversal by Lyra. And now Lyra has her over her shoulders here. Face first goes Tiffany off the ropes there. And now big stomp. Reversal by Tiffany. And now Lyra caught her here again. Lyra, big DDT. Huge DDT from Valkyria. As Tiffany's down and out here. Tiffany stumbling to her feet. Oh my lord. Lyra here. Reversal by Tiffy. And now it's Tiffany Stratton here. Throws her to the corner. Big punch to the face. And now Tiffany Stratton here. Prettiest moonsault. Cover on Lyra. Kick out at 2. What a match this has been on Wednesday Night SmackDown between Lyra Valkyria and the Women's World Champion and Tiffany Stratton. Russian leg sweep from Tiffy. And on desk press from the Women's World Champion there. And now it's Tiffany Stratton on the apron here. Going up top rope once more is Tiffany Stratton. Lyra back to her feet. Drop kick, nobody home from Tiffany. And now Lyra on the offense here. Chop. Big kick to the chest there. And now Lyra. On a beat up and bloodied Tiffany Stratton. Big punches as he got there from Tiffany. And now Tiffany with a big drop kick. And now it's Lyra in the corner from Tiffany. Chop block from Lyra. Lyra fighting back here. And now Tiffany right from behind is on Lyra. Now Tiffany taking Lyra over. Face first goes Lyra off the corner. Big chop to the chest from Tiffany. And now Tiffany setting these up here in the corner. Big forearm there. And now Tiffany Stratton telling Lyra to get up. Lyra stumbling to her feet here. Now Tiffany has her on her shoulders, reversal by Lyra. Lyra fighting back. Lyra backing offense here. And now Lyra right from behind throws her to the ropes here. Ducks. Now Lyra here, reversal by Tiffy. Big DDT right to Lyra. Busted open is Lyra now. And now it's Tiffany Stratton. On to Lyra Valkyria. Face first goes Lyra. Big power slam from Tiffany. And now Tiffany heading up top rope here. Tiffany Stratton. Big moonsault from Tiffany Stratton. And now Tiffany's not done yet. Throws her to the corner. Big power slam from Tiffany. And now Tiffany Stratton here. Tiffany, prettiest moonsault. Cover. Can this be it? That's it. Tiffany Stratton with the victory here tonight. What a win for Tiffany Stratton here. And look at this. Right from behind is Stephanie Valkyrie ambushing the champion. Well, Stephanie Valkyrie still has some business handle to deal with the Women's World Champion, Tiffany Stratton here, as she ambushes her with the title. Wow. Stephanie Valkyrie, statement made from the challenger to the champ. Loving Universe Mode? If you're enjoying the shows, rivalries, and everything going down in this Universe Mode, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe so you don't miss any of the action. We got more promos, crazy matches, and huge moments coming every week, so make sure you're a part of the ride. Now let's get back to the show. And here comes the Samoan Werewolf, Jacob Fatu.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Sacramento, California, weighing in at 285 pounds, the Samoan Werewolf, Jacob Fatu.
Well, it was at WrestleMania where Jacob Fatu faced off in his biggest match against Damian Priest. And he came up short against Damian Priest. But here tonight, going head to head against Ricky Saints.
This is the revolution.
And here comes Ricky Saints. Ricky Saints, obviously the part of the True Judgment, here tonight, taking on Jacob Fatu. What we do know though is Damian Priest has been drafted to Raw. Yet again, here tonight though, Ricky Saints goes battle with Fatu one-on-one. As this matchup is now underway, here we go. Big super kick there from the Samoan Werewolf. As now Fatu, big chop to the chest, hammering away as Jacob Fatu on the Ricky Saints here. And now Jacob Fatu and Ricky Saints, collarbone tie up here from both men. Into the corner is Ricky Saints. Big punch to the face there from Fatu. Now Fatu with the big splash to the corner. Off the ropes now is Ricky Saints. Oh my lord, what a collision from Fatu. And now Fatu here on Ricky Saints. Clothesline, taking him outside the ring. And now Fatu, not done yet. Oh boy, Ricky Saints is in trouble. Looking for the suicide dive, punch to the face there from Saints. Back inside the ring we go. And now Saints with a big elbow to the leg. Well, Ricky Saints debuting last season. A part of the True Judgment Day rivalry back at Survivor Series. And ever since then, he's been with True Judgment ever since then. Like I said, we obviously know that Damian Priest has been drafted to Raw. He's been drafted to SmackDown. Same with Jacob Fatu, has also been drafted to SmackDown this past Monday. But here, Fatu just ambushing the hell out of the Revolution in Ricky Saints. As Ricky Saints here has the upper hand now on Jacob Fatu with the takedown. Down to the ground is Fatu. And now Ricky Saints still has him down. Saints throwing him across the ring. Now reversal by Fatu now. Fatu looking to go to the middle rope there as Ricky Saints, big DDT. Cover here on the Fatu. Can this be it to put him away? Kick out at one. And now block. Here comes Fatu now. Fatu off the ropes. Look for the collision again. And now Fatu and Ricky Saints trading blows here in the ring. What a match this has been between Fatu, the Samoan Werewolf, and the Revolution, and Ricky Saints. Block from Saints. Saints block from Fatu. Fatu with a big slap to the face. And now big slap to the chest there to Fatu. Every man giving everything their inch here. Big uppercut there from the Samoan Werewolf. Cover here on Ricky Saints. Kick out at one. And now, oh my lord, what a move from Ricky Saints. Huge move from Saints. And now it's Ricky Saints now on Jacob Fatu. DDT from Saints. Cover here on the Fatu, middle of the ring. Can this be it? Kick out at two from Fatu. And now it's Fatu on the upper hand here. And now it's Jacob Fatu. Reversal by Fatu here. And now Fatu. Taking Ricky Saints to the corner. Like I said, Fatu did lose at WrestleMania against Damian Priest in that epic match. Now taking his anger onto Ricky Saints here with a big splash. And now Fatu. Big moonsault from the Samoan Werewolf. Cover here on the Ricky Saints. Can this be it? Kick out at 2. And now Fatu here. Block from Saints. Saints kick to the midsection now. And now Saints caught him here. Ricky Saints has him over his shoulders. Huge move from Saints. Cover. Can this be it? To put Fatu away. Kick out at 2. And now look at this. Ricky Saints taking out that turnbuckle. And now Saints outside the ring. Fatu is right there though. Fatu now caught him. Oh my lord, what a move. And now Fatu throwing Ricky Saints to the steel steps. And now it's top rope here for Fatu. Fatu, what does he have in mind? Oh my lord, what a move from Jacob Fatu. This man is a beast. And now Fatu, big punch to the back of the head of Ricky Saints. Now Fatu again, big sit out powerbomb. Ready on the outside. Now throwing Ricky Saints to the barricade there. Reversal by Ricky Saints though. And now throwing him across the ring. Across the ringside here. Count of 7. Can Fatu get back inside? As he does meet the count. Big super kick there from Fatu. And now cover here. But look at this. Referee doesn't even see the pin. Referee doesn't even see the pin. Courtesy of Ricky Saints. Taking out that turnbuckle there. And now it's Fatu. Fatu. Reversal by Ricky Saints now. And now Saints has Fatu. Elbow to the leg. And now Fatu crawling to the corner. Ricky Saints has him where he wants him here. Big basement drop kick to the corner. Busted open now is Fatu. And now Ricky Saints, reversal by Fatu outside the ring. On the apron is Ricky Saints. And now throwing him back inside the ring. And now Fatu. Fatu here. Crossbody, nobody home. Reversal by Saints. And now it's Saints. Fatu caught him here. Fatu caught him. DDT from the Samoan Werewolf. Cover. Can this be it? That's it. Fatu picks up the victory. What a win for Jacob Fatu after losing at WrestleMania, defeating Ricky Saints here tonight on Wednesday Night SmackDown. Oh, no. Look at this. He's not finished yet on Saints. Oh, my Lord. Abusing him outside the ring after the match. And now taking him outside here. And now gets thrown to the steel steps as Saints. Wow. Oh, and Jacob Fatu is not done yet. Ambushing the hell out of Ricky Saints after the matchup here. What an awesome matchup they have between Fatu and Saints, but now Fatu just taking out his anger even more right onto Ricky Saints here on Wednesday Night SmackDown. I'm guessing he's pissed off about his outcome at WrestleMania against his best friend from Ricky Saints and Damian Priest. Now that Damian Priest drafted him wrong, now he's taking out his full anger onto Ricky Saints here. And now Saints getting thrown across ringside here. And now not done yet is Fatu onto Ricky Saints. And now, oh no, Jacob Fatu right on the announce table here. Face first goes Saints off the announce table. Uppercut to the face. And now, oh no. Jacob Fatu take out our announcer table here on ringside. Oh my lord, don't do it, Fatu. Jacob Fatu just unleashing a whole different breed of the Samoan Werewolf here on Wednesday Night SmackDown. And oh no, Fatu, top rope here. Fatu, Uso splash through the announce table, right to Ricky Saints. Statement made from the Samoan Werewolf, laying out Ricky Saints, the revolution of Wednesday nights. After the fallout comes the revenge. After the chaos comes the consequences. On Saturday, May 2nd, the WWE Universe turns its attention to the Enterprise Center, where the road after WrestleMania explodes into action at WWE BACKLASH. Live from St. Louis, Missouri, the superstars of WWE return to settle scores, defend championships, and prove who truly runs this business. Rivalries that started on the grandest stage will reach their breaking point. Grudges will turn into all-out war, and champions will be pushed to their absolute limit. Who survives the backlash? Who rises to the moment? And who will leave St. Louis with the legacy changed forever? WWE Backlash, Saturday, May 2nd, 7 p.m. Eastern, live from the Enterprise Center in St. Louis, Missouri. The fallout begins when the WWE Universe fights back. Live on the show. And here comes Kiana James.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring from Sioux City, Iowa, Kiana James.
Well, Kiana James, we haven't seen her as much on Season 2, but Season 3, in a match here against making her in-ring debut, Blake Monroe, here on Wednesday Night SmackDown.
Glamour is forever.
There she is, ladies and gentlemen, Blake Monroe, making her in-ring debut here this season, here on Wednesday Night SmackDown. There we go, James versus Monroe, here one-on-one. And this matchup's underway. Here we go, hammering away as one another is Monroe and James, middle of the ring. So now a collar will tie up here from both women here as Kiana pushes her to the corner. Big punch to the face there from James. And now it's James, blocked from Monroe. Monroe fighting back now. And now it's Blake. We're back. Here comes Kiana. And now Kiana James here on Monroe. Big power bomb from James. And now Kiana going off the ropes here. Look for the elbow drop. Nobody home. Reversal by Blake Monroe. As Blake. Horrible tie up here. Has the upper hand on Kiana James. And now Kiana turns herself around here. Kiana has the arm of Blake Monroe. Taking her down to the ground. Now Blake trying to fight her way back to her feet here as Kiana's too much to handle and just pulling the arm of Monroe. And now big punches to the gut there. And now Monroe. Big headbutt. Down goes Kiana James. And now Blake Monroe here. Big knee to the face. And now double axe handle from Blake Monroe. Cover here on Kiana. Can this be it? Kick out at 1. And now it's Blake on Kiana James. Face first goes Kiana off the corner. Reversal by Kiana James now. And now James has Blake Monroe. Big clothesline. And now reversal by Blake Monroe now. And now it's Blake on Kiana. Big knee, nobody home. Reversal by Kiana though. Kiana fighting back now. And now Kiana. Big knee to the shoulder. And now Kiana. Middle rope with the frog splash. And now Kiana setting these up here on Blake Monroe. Reversal by Blake. And now it's Blake Monroe fighting back. Here comes Kiana James though. And now Kiana, hair pull mat slam from Kiana James. And now Kiana, big swinging neck breaker there. Cover on Blake Monroe. Can this be it? Kick out at 1. And now look at this. Look at this. Trying to cheat her way to victory is Kiana with a kick out at 1 from Monroe though. And now here comes Blake Monroe. Reversal by Kiana. And now Kiana James here. Reversal by Monroe with a takedown. And now top rope now is Blake Monroe on Kiana James. Drop kick, nobody home. Takedown to the legs. Down goes Monroe. Going outside the ring is Monroe. Back inside the ring she is now. And now off the ropes is Monroe. Kiana, big spine buster there from Kiana James. And now Kiana, blocked from Monroe. Monroe fighting back here. And now off the ropes now is Blake with the drop kick there to Kiana James. And now Blake Monroe, big punch to the face there from Blake Monroe. Big stomp to the back of Kiana. And now Blake Monroe, big knee strike. Cover on Kiana James. Can this be it? That's it. Blake Monroe with her season debut victory here on Wednesday Night SmackDown. What a win for Blake Monroe, making her debut here tonight. What a win. Loving Universe Mode? If you're enjoying the shows, rivalries, and everything going down in this Universe Mode, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe so you don't miss any of the action. We got more promos, crazy matches, and huge moments coming every week, so make sure you're a part of the ride. Now let's get back to the show. And here we go, our main event for Wednesday Night SmackDown. And here comes the phenomenal AJ Styles.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Gainesville, Georgia. Weighing in at 220 pounds. The phenomenal AJ Styles.
Well, it was back at WrestleMania where him and Chris Danger, his former best friend, were tag champs. And they lost those tag team titles against Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker and Cody Rhodes and Randy Orton, where Cody and Randy defeated the odds and won the tag team titles. But here tonight, Styles in our main event will be taking on Finn Balor here on SmackDown. And here comes Finn Balor.
And his opponent, representing the Judgment Day, from Bray, County Wicklow, Ireland, weighing in at 190 pounds, Finn Balor.
Well, he also was at WrestleMania with JD McDonough. It was them two taking on the World Tag Team Champions in True Judgment, where Finn Balor and JD came up short to winning the World Tag Team Championships. Here tonight, though, Finn Balor faces off against the phenomenal AJ Styles, the #1 overall pick from SmackDown. Here we go, our main event. Styles versus Balor, one-on-one. As this matchup's underway, as Balor trying to give him a forearm right before the bell, as Styles on the upper hand here already. Finn Balor trying to waste any time and just take out Styles just like that, but Styles thinking one step ahead on Finn Balor. Styles like I said, at WrestleMania, losing the tag team titles against Randy Orton and Cody Rhodes. Big clothesline there from Styles. Now Styles is on SmackDown, trying to become what he wants to be, World Heavyweight Champion. Obviously, earlier tonight we saw him interrupting Jey Uso, the new World Champion, after defeating Sami Zayn at WrestleMania. As now it's Finn Balor on the offense here. Finn Balor is also a former international champion back in season number 1. Also a former tag champ as well. Big kick to the midsection there is Balor. And now Balor pushed him into the corner now. Big slap to the face from Balor. And now it's Balor on the upper hand here. In the corner is Balor and Styles. And now it's Balor back inside the ring as AJ on the apron here. Stumbling to his feet. Big punch to the face there from the Prince as Styles push him down to the ground. And now here comes Styles here. Big backhand. Big clothesline there from Styles. And now it's AJ here. Throws him to the corner. Big forearm there to the face. And now it's Styles here. Look for a DDT reversal by Finn Balor. Finn Balor with a big punch to the gut there. And now Finn Balor fighting back here. And here comes AJ here with the elbows to the gut. And now Styles here. Big DDT right to the skull of Finn Balor. Cover here. Can this be an early pin? Kick out at 2. Now big Pele kick there from Finn as he reverses it on to Styles. As Styles rolls outside the ring, gets back inside. And now Styles, Finn Balor with a takedown. Reversal by Styles now. And now Styles throws him outside the ring. And now it's Styles and Balor outside the ring here. You're just joining us. This is our main event. Balor and Styles one-on-one. And now AJ here. Right to the ring post goes Finn Balor. And now Styles just kneeing the leg of Finn Balor here. Here on the outside of the ring. And now it's count of 4 here. Count of 5 as Styles has him over his shoulders here. Taking him to the barricade. Count of 7. And now Styles throws him back inside. And now Styles here. Back on his feet is Finn Balor. Look for the Styles Clash. Reversal by Balor. And now Finn Balor with a big kick to the leg there. And now look at this. It's a roll up here. Rope break there from Styles. And now it's Balor on the offense here. Big punch to the face there from Balor. Balor with a takedown. And now it's Balor on the offense here. Now Finn Balor. Back on his feet is AJ here. And now Balor throws him to the corner. Balor now. Big power slam from the Prince. And now Balor heading up top rope here. Finn Balor. Top rope. Styles back on his feet though. Oh my lord, what a coup de grace. Cover. What a win this could be for Finn Balor here tonight, our main event. Kick out at 2. Well, Finn Balor almost had him beat there. Thought he had him beat as Styles kicking out last second. Styles now back on his feet now. Styles now has life. AJ now. Big neck breaker there. And now it's Styles on the offense here. Swing blade there from Finn Balor. And now Balor setting things up here in the corner. Look for the drop kick reversal by AJ now. And now it's AJ. AJ now. AJ has him with the calf crusher. Styles has him with the calf crusher. Will Finn Balor tap here? Middle of the ring as he fights out of it. And now Finn Balor here. Finn Balor. Oh my lord. Right to the chest of Styles. And now big forearm there from Styles. Cover here on Finn Balor, middle of the ring. Can this be it to put him away? Kick out at 2 from Balor. And now big clothesline there from Finn. And now Finn Balor back up top rope here. Finn Balor Looking to do it again. Basement drop kick there. And now Finn Balor on the apron. Moonsault, nobody home. And now Finn Balor back on his feet, throwing him to the corner. Finn Balor, reversal by Styles. And now Styles back on the offense. Kick to the midsection from Styles. Styles now has him over his head here. Oh my lord, look at this. Right to the ropes goes Finn Balor. Into the cover here. Can this be it? Kick out at 2. And now what's this? Who's this? Oh no, Aleister Black, the leader of the Judgment Day, trying to help Finn Balor. Look at this. Oh, block from Styles. Look, trying to hit him with the chair. And now Aleister with the reversal. Big kick to the face there from Finn. Finn Balor fighting back here. And now Finn with the roll up here. The steel low went on in Styles. Middle of the ring. Can this be it? Kick out. And now look at this. Reversing the pin is Styles. Can this be it? Kick out at 2. Well, Aleister Black, the co-leader, I should say, from Judgment Day, trying to help Finn Balor. 1916 from Balor. Cover. Middle of the ring. Can this be it? What a win this could be. Kick out at 2. And now Finn Balor heading up top rope. Looks for the knee to the face. Does so. Kick to the face though from Styles. What an awesome main event this has been. And now it's Styles here. Styles. Big DDT. And now it's AJ. Kick to the face. Trading blows now is Finn Balor and Styles. Middle of the ring in our main event of Wednesday Night SmackDown. Who will win this match? Who will give an inch? Styles telling him to bring it on. Finn Balor with a chop to the chest. Back here comes Styles with a chop to the chest to Finn. Both men giving everything they're all here in our main event. And now trading blows, hammering away as Styles and Balor. And now Styles now. Reversal by Finn. Off the ropes. Oh my lord, what a move from Finn. And now Finn Balor. Clothesline there from Styles. And now it's AJ. Oh my lord, AJ has him here. Styles Clash! Cover! Middle of the ring! Can this be it? That's it! Styles picks up the victory in our main event of Wednesday Night SmackDown. And oh man, look who's coming down to the ring. It's the World Heavyweight Champion, Jey Uso. And now locking eyes on Styles. And that's what it's all about, ladies and gentlemen. The World Heavyweight title. We'll see you guys all on Monday.